Hi everyone, I'd just like to share with you my guest design team project for Ephemera's Vintage Garden. All the links will be below in the description box, so please pop along and have a look. Now the kit that I've used, and this is the second journal that I've made with the kit, is called Enchanted Rose. This is a 6x4 digital kit, and also I used, I think it was called the Shabby Chic Mashup, which I got alongside it with my kit for this project. I've also used in this project some freebie digitals from Ephemera's Vintage Garden, and it's this one here. I've used them all, and it's the coffee stained hang tags. And I also used, where is it? I kept a bit of paper and I've lost it now. Is this it? Oh, the playing cards, and I've used them too. So I'll put a link below to those two freebies as well. What I'm going to do now is go through the process on how I made the journal, show you how I made the cover, how I done my pages, and then at the end I will do a flip through of the journal, so please stay tuned. So here's what I've used for my journal. I've chosen this here. I've cut it all out and folded it all up, and this is what I've picked for my front cover. I thought I'd try and keep it light and fresh because my last one was quite dark and grungy, so that's what I've used there. This is what I've used for the inside covers, and I will just show you. I've just collated these together into my signatures. Really pretty papers. So that's that one. It was really hard trying to pick what I wanted to use for my front covers this time. And the two pieces of design paper that I used on my last journal, I haven't actually printed off because I thought I would leave that out on this one because I used it and it obviously dominated a lot of the cover, so I thought I'd try something else. Here are the other elements that you get with the kit. I've still got to cut around a lot of these, but this is what I will be using. That's a pocket. Beautiful flower that is. And I'm going to be using a chipboard cover on this one. Two little tags. Another pocket. And another pocket there. These are the other bits that I've looked out. This is not part of the kit, this is just what I've pulled out my stash. So that's the chipboard for the cover. I've cut that to size. I've also cut down some coffee dyed or tea dyed paper. I can't remember which one it is now, and because I've still got a stuffy nose I can't smell. So if I need to cut any more to put in, I will do. I've got 3 glassine bags which I've folded over and trimmed the edges off. I'll add them because I'm having 3 signatures if I haven't already said. 2 pieces of vellum. That one's polka dot and that one's got butterflies on it that I may use in there. Some doilies and these little tiny envelopes. So that's what I'm planning. I'll probably do some stamping, so keep watching. So I'm going to do my covers. I'm using these chipboard pieces, which are recycled pieces, nice and sturdy. They're actually from the hard envelopes when you get one side that's got the chipboard running through it. So I've put on some tape. Haven't done a piece here because I need to peel these pieces off first, then I'll add another piece. So I've cut my cardstock, and look, I'm going with pink. So I'm going to attach my covers onto here. So what I normally do is I just set it out, giving a good amount around the edges so that I can fold it over and take off the tape. Like so. And I'm just going to line that up and stick it down. Just add my other piece of tape on here. So that it sticks down securely. And I'm just kind of leaving a gap in between about the same thickness of the chipboard. And this allows it to, you know, bend and fold well. Okay, once I've done that, I find my scissors. Excuse me, just keep clearing my throat. So I just cut off the corners, like so. I've seen so many different ways of doing this. This is the best way for me, because then I don't muck it up and end up with a gap, because I hate when you see the little tiny gap in there. I've done that loads and it really annoys me, because I'm really bad at judging it. And you don't take it right to the actual corner, just a millimetre or two out. So once it's like that, I normally grab an embossing tool and just run it around the edges. This just helps it fold over a little bit. And I just manipulate it a little bit. And then I add some tape. And I like this tape because you can tear it off quite easily. Take off the tape, fold it over, then do the other long side. And I haven't got any nails at the moment, so it's a little bit difficult to work with. So I'm just going to fold it in here so that the crease is there. And then I just do it slowly. I don't throw it right up. Otherwise you can tear or crack the corners. So it's just like so. Right, now I've got another piece of pink which I'm going to pop straight over there, like so. I'm just going to tape that up. I am going to add a little bit of tape in here and down there. This is typically a cover that I would do for a mini album, which I haven't done a mini album in absolutely ages. It's all junk journals, all journals. And this kit actually would be really good to do a mini album because it's a nice 6x4 size. I'm just going to run a few more pieces along here. Like so. So I'm going to take tape off of here. If you don't have this tape, you can use glue. Okay, and just going to centre this and make sure it's the same all the way around. And just put that down. You can use your bond folder to go around the edges. The embossing tool, just go down. You can see already where the lines are, and then just ease that up nice and gently, and do the same with the other side. So that's me, got my cover, and I will be back to do my pages. So I've organised my 3 signatures. I'll just do a quick flip of them. I haven't secured them in yet. I'm going to show you how I'm doing that in a second. So I've got my vellum piece, my coffee dyed piece, a doily, the paper from the kit, paper bag, and so on and so forth. So something that I've been doing a lot of lately, and it's cheating, but it's I'm liking how it's coming out, and it's really secure on my signatures. So I've got a little foam pad. Did use this in the other one to show you how I done some smaller booklets, and I'm laying my signatures on top of it. I'm using, you can secure these down with some clips, as in secure the pages together. Open your stapler up, find your centre and your crease line, and then just staple through. I'm only doing it on one because I am still going to punch a hole in this. I know you might think, oh, why do both? But it's just what I'm doing at the moment. So that's one signature. Can I hold it all together for you? My second one, and I just make sure everything's up the right way, because you don't want to attach them all together and then discover you've got page upside down, which I've done that lots. So I'll roughly find the middle and the crease line, and now this is roughly about 10 pages in these signatures, so that's 20 sides, and the staple goes through nice and easy. So that's that one. My third one, I'll just double check all my pages are the right way round. Yep. Find the middle and the crease line, and there we go. Right, now I'm going to grab my Tim Holtz ruler, And I'm still keeping the signatures on the mat. And find the centre, like so. Now there we go, and I had a needle, so I'm going to punch holes on in between the 2 and the 2.5, like so. And I'm going to do that on all of my signatures. That's entirely up to you if you're punching your holes where you want to punch your holes. I'm going to be adding this to the cover with some eyelets and some string, some twine. My fingers don't want to work now. There we go. So, and that's come through on the, not that you'll be able to see it, but the holes are perfectly on the bend, on the crease. Right, now I'm just going to feed the string through the needle, and all I'm going to do, because I'm not attaching this to the spine like so, like I would normally do, I'm just going to feed these through so that I can then feed the string through the eyelets, which I will show you in a minute. Sometimes it's because there's a lot of pages that can, and my fingers aren't pulling on the needle very well. There we go. So I'm just going to set that to one side and do the other two. So it just shows you how quick and easy it is actually to, you know, once if you buy the kits and you know, print them off, cut them out, it really doesn't take that long to put them together. Just snip the end off, it's all fraying away here. Okay, trust this to happen when I'm videoing. Doesn't want to feed through. Ah, there we go. Ta-da! There we have it. And finally, the last one. And this is my final guest spot for Ephemera's Vintage Garden. I am now on the design team as a permanent design team member. So I was really pleased about that, and I'm really looking forward to the upcoming year to see what kits I get, or packages that I get, and see what I come up with, because it isn't always going to be journals. It be all sorts of things, but no doubt there will be quite a lot of journals. So I am very looking forward to that, and I will be sharing all that with you as well. Okay, this doesn't want to go through. I don't know why. There we go. Sometimes it goes through, no problem, and other times it just messes me about. Okay, so you can see I've got my string on all of them, like so. And what I'm going to do now is get back to my cover, and on the spine I'm going to find the centre point and find exactly, I would say roughly there, and I'm going to mark it just with the needle roughly where I punched the holes in the signature, which was about there. Then I'm going to get my friendly crocodile, and I'm going to find the centre one, not that you can see, but inside the hole. I'm going to put the little mark that I made and centre that in there and punch, and do the same there, like so. And I've chosen 2 gold eyelets, so I'm just going to pop them in like so, and then close them up. So there we go, and that's me got that. Back to the cover. I'm just going to add these pieces to the front and back. That's for my front cover. That's for my back cover, and these 2 pieces will be going in the inside covers. So I'm just going to flip that round. I've already done the inking and added the tape. Otherwise this video will take 3 days to upload onto YouTube. So I'm just going to make sure this is all lined up nicely. And then this for the back. And while I'm doing this, I have got some seam binding drying, which I've used some Victorian velvet on, which I'm going to add onto here when I've added my signatures. Just make sure everything's the right way round. So there's the cover on the outside, and let's do the inside. So there's somewhere to write on there, and on the back the paper with the journaling lines on it. It's very pretty. So there we have. Ta-da! Right, now I'm going to feed these through the eyelets. just like so. So I wish for this one to be my first signature, so I'm just going to flip that way. And okay, this doesn't want to play. Sorry if my head gets in the way. That's my second signature in, and finally the third one. That's probably an easier way of doing this. I'm probably doing it the really hard way. Just snip the ends off because they were a bit straggly. Okay, now they're all in, just turn it round and give it a good pull, like so. I normally do this on my lap and hold it with my legs and pull it really tightly. So I'll make sure. Okay, and then I'm just going to tie it. I'm going to tie it at the top. You can do it in the middle if you wish. This is when you need 10 hands. And because I'm going to be adding seam binding, okay, that's all nice and neat in there, and there's no straggly bits. So I'm just going to trim it off all sorts of lengths there. So that's that. I'm just going to check my seam binding, see if it's dry. No, it's not. So I will be back when that's dry and add that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to embellish my pages, and then I will do a flip through of this. As like I said, this journal will take 3 days to upload on YouTube. So here's my completed journal using the Enchanted Rose digital kit. I've added some seam binding, I've got some dangles here. I didn't actually make these were gifted to me, and I just thought they'd look so pretty on this journal. I will do a flip through and show you what I've done to the insides. So this is the paper. Just made some banners here and stamped on them. Just added some pieces here from the kit, some paper clips. The pocket here has got a tag, and that's a freebie tag. The link will be below to that. I've got some coffee dyed paper and a doily. I've got some more banners here. It says it's time. These are the free playing card digitals. Let's see if I can get them back in there. And this is just a vellum bag. Some coffee dyed paper, some more banners and stamping. Another banner, a tag, which was the freebie, and these 2 pieces are from the kit. So I've just made a pocket down here. Just added this with a paper clip. Lots of places to journal. These are the little envelopes, and I've just inked up around them and added some of the ephemera pieces onto there. And I've just secured that one with a paper clip, and I've got a tag behind there. I've cut this piece out and glued that onto the the bag and added that in there. Another doily, another banner, it says cherished, and this is the vellum piece that I added, and that's the first signature. Second signature, we've got a banner here, it says happiness, another banner here, a doily, another little banner, another banner. This was actually from one of the pockets, the insert to one of the pockets, but I've actually cut the pocket up, and you'll see it somewhere else through the journal, and I just folded that in half and put a paper clip there to secure it. Some more of the playing cards. I couldn't think what they were called then. Excuse me. So I've added one of the pockets here, and I've left it open at the back so I can tuck stuff in there as well. And this doesn't want to go in, so I'll just set it there just now. I've fussy cut this piece out and just glued that onto the top of the pocket. I love this flat, it looks very velvety, gorgeous. Another little tuck spot and some tags. Another banner. Beautiful paper. This is another one of those envelopes, and I've just again inked it up and added this ephemera piece to it. And that just slips in there like so. Beautiful paper and a doily. And that's the third signature. Oops. Another banner here, some coffee dyed paper, a doily, another banner. It's the other vellum piece that I used. This is just a piece that I've folded in half. On my last journal I actually made it into a little booklet, so you can actually tuck stuff in behind there as well. Another little banner, another pocket with the playing cards, some coffee dyed paper. I love this butterfly. Another banner with some tags, and I've just used some string on the tags. Another banner and another tag. It's another one of these envelopes, and I've just added this piece on there. A doily, some more coffee dyed paper. This is what I done from the pocket. I just cut it up and I glued one of these onto there as well. And the back page and the back cover. So that's what I've done. This was really super quick and easy to make. The binding, this style, makes it easy to do. You don't have to sew it all in. So like I said, all the links will be in the description box below. Please pop over and take a peek. And if you have any questions, just ask. Thanks for watching. Bye.